Alright, hello everyone. Today's going to be probably more chill than most days. And let's see if my lag setting has helped. I mean, it's a lot better. Let's just do a bit of a count here. Alright, here we go. I'll move at 10. Alright. Then I can actually see how many seconds delay there is. 5 seconds. I mean, it's better than it was, that's for sure. Anyway, welcome back to Verdant Idea. I've done a little bit of work moving some grass around the island, so we now have a bit more over here. You can see that I have some storage drawers over here. These have seeds for things I was working on. I accidentally made sweet berries and I got credited for it in the quest. However, when I logged in this morning, they were here. They were all sugarcane, so I don't know. But all of these crops over here are 10-10-10. So, and these crops here are also 10-10-10. So, like, I mean, maxed out, and they're considered, you know, pure versions of themselves. So, it was good. I was up until very... Oh, excuse me. I was up until very late. And so I just decided to do some work in here, getting these guys up. Not doing too much progress. Although there was a little bit of progress because it's kind of slow. We now have dandelions and belladonna as well. And these are also 10-10-10 pure breeds. Which is very cool. So, we're gonna get back sweet berries. Now that everything, all the base plants are kind of 10-10-10, it makes the actual everything to do with excuse me, everything to do with plant breeding a little bit easier. The only problem is that if we use a 10-10-10 seed from copper crops, will the iron seed come out 10-10-10? Because you technically make it in the runic altar, so. Also, we're getting huge harvests from these as well. This gives over a stack, this gives over a stack, these mushrooms give over a stack. I don't know how I got these, but I got them while doing breeding yesterday on stream. That sounded sus. While breeding yesterday on stream. Sounds like a bannable action. I mean plant breeding. Automated systems, just saying. But we'll go into the quest book. You can see here I made 3, 4, 5, 6 new plants. I accidentally made the industrial hemp. Pumpkin and wheat. One of the crops had a wheat genetic in it, so that's why I got industrial hemp. But as I said, yeah, it was a happy accident. It worked out for the best. So yeah, very happy. And then I need to move these 2 drawers. These are the 10-10-10 belladonna and dandelion seeds. I just want to store seeds in here, except for the mystical agriculture ones. Excuse me. I see Dev, did you mean to do that? Or no? Maybe I need to know. You're not live, so you can't anyway? Okay, well, decline then. You got shut down. But yeah, so if I go harvest, let's just say the mushrooms. I have 15 at the moment, but you can see here it gets very out of hand very quickly, like a stack and a half, so. Yeah, we've got organic matter for days and lots of compost. And then we can do the same with all of these crops. It's cool. Right, yeah, so we're actually going to really breed sweet berry bushes after these ones here transformed into sugar cane for some reason. We'll also get all of our rewards here as well. Verdant block. This is a Verdant Idea. So essentially you start off in a dead world, repopulate it. It's based heavily on the modpack Regrowth, which I played like 8 years ago. Alright, let's do these quests. So we've got some industrial hemp fiber, you get some tomatoes, sugarcane. See, look, these sweet berry seeds, it says that I've done them, but they're not there, so I don't know. Anyway, then we also did the yellow dandelion and belladonna. So we made a good chunk overnight into this tree. This is probably the most boring tree, so I've decided to do that off stream. Alright, we're gonna need some barrels for some of these foods too. Might be an idea to actually, I mean, we don't really need a house per se either, because we just sleep in bed. The area around us is lit up enough where mobs don't really get in here, so no need to really build a house. It would be cool to build like a hammock or something. Anyway, if we have a look at these crops here, you can see here it says tomato vine, cross beetroot. So these ones here still have a chance to crossbreed with other plants as beetroot. Stand by one, just getting a drink. I still feel very groggy from waking up, so. Yeah, so we're going to breed the beetroot out of these, and I can show you how I've been doing it. This is an easy way to do it. So we've got 10-10-10 tomatoes right here. That was, I'll tell you what, the hardest one to 10-10-10 was the beetroot. They took forever to start mutating into something good, so. But, so what we do is we break it down. These guys here have to be fully grown. Place down the 2 breeding sticks, watering can. Okay, we've got a pure tomato vine one straight away. So we replace it, we water it, we wait for it to grow up, place down the crop sticks, and we go again until it is. Until it is grown. There we go. Water. Check it. Got another pure tomato vine. Cool. So now we have only tomato vine plants, which means it's pure tomato vine. We've bred out the beetroot. And then you do this for some extra seeds. Not that I know what tomatoes are used for, but oops, that was the wrong thing to do. And if I place one down, you can see here it's tomato vine with full stats. So let's get a handful of these guys here. And then when we have a handful, we can put them in to storage, and that storage will then hold on to it until we need tomato for crossbreeding. I'm pretty sure this is a crop made for Farmer's Delight, the mod. Check DMs when you get a sec, sure thing. Oh, thanks, Dev. Appreciate that. Just post around where I could. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate that. Okay, I think we've got enough seeds now. We have 16 tomato seeds, so we will plop them in there. And there we go. That's how I've been getting them to 10, 10, 10. Usually now when you crossbreed, the plants start at 10, 10, 10, but as a mutation of both. So you just breed out the mutation. It happens way faster. But I kind of knew that because, you know, I've used AgriCraft in a lot of other mods and it works the same. If it didn't work the same in this, I would have been really annoyed. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So we have two types of flowers. I wanted to get a few more. Hey Jeannie, how you doing today? I hope you are doing very, very well. We'll probably want melon seeds as well so that we can get into this flower chain because we need red to make blue orchids by the looks of it. Yep, poppy and dandelion. So we need poppy, which is sugarcane and melon. And for melon, we need sugarcane and pumpkin. I am... I am doing okay. I'm a little tired. I didn't get to sleep until like 9 AM or something. So it was a long night, but I did some work here in this world and yeah, that worked out. Where am I? There we go. I'm gonna say, where are my pumpkin seeds? So we are putting together sugarcane and pumpkin to make melon right now. And like I said, this process is going to go way faster because as you can see here, pure pumpkin, full maxed out. This one here, pure sugarcane, full maxed out. So this one here, when it crossbreeds into melon, will be melon and crossbred with pumpkin or sugarcane. Might have been the night for it. I couldn't sleep either, and Derv said they couldn't. I mean, Derv slept for a good portion of the day as well, so... or at least a little bit. Alright, come on. So we get these guys here to... actually, no. Get rid of these crop sticks for now. So we need these two to be fully grown. There we go. They are now at full grown stage. Now we put down the crop sticks for breeding. And we got a pumpkin. So we try again. There we go. There's melon. And as you can see here, it is a melon pumpkin variety. But so this means that if you were to crossbreed it like this with something else, it could be pumpkin and whatever you're crossbreeding it with rather than melon. But it doesn't matter. We just need 2 melon seeds. Doesn't matter what their other parent is. There we go. I just got lucky that it was 2 pumpkin ones, so. Alright, pumpkin seeds. Why are you not going back in? Oh, it's because it's a crossbreed with sugarcane. Okay, yeah, so we'll throw that over there. Are these sugarcane still pure? Yes. Hang on, does that mean that all of these are crossbred? No, there's still full pure pumpkin. Okay. And then these tomato seeds here were tomato and beetroot, so they can also get thrown. Just finished work. Ooh. Time to go home and not care about anything. Let's put the tomatoes in here too. You are littering. It's my world. I set the laws. Fine old compost. There you go. Do you feel a little better now? Alright, let's get these boys here all grown up. Oh wait, they're melons, so would that make them girls? Sorry, that was a bit of a stupid comment. Alright, let's see if we can breed them to be pure melon. This one here is melon pumpkin, so no good. Start again. Melon pumpkin, start again. You love the water effect? I know, right? It's so cute. It's a bit silly, it's infinite water. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, let's have a look. It's melon pumpkin again. So you can see here, it's still frustrating, but it's nowhere near as bad as the agricraft I've had to do over the last few days. That's a melon. Okay, good. That's what we want. So we'll get rid of that one there. Put it down. Water it until it's big. What am I trying to grow? We're trying to grow pure melon. So melon is a crossbreed between sugarcane and pumpkin in this mod pack. If we get here, you can see that the species is melon pumpkin. So this one here has a pumpkin figure in it, which means that if you try to crossbreed it with something else, you could get the crossbreed plus pumpkin instead of just melon. So you want to try and breed that out of the melon. This one over here is melon, and that's what we're going for. Thank you, Dev. Banhammer. Alright, what's this? This is melon pumpkin. We go again. But yeah, over the last few days, I've been like nearly half a week. I've been... Oh, there's the other melon. Good. Over the last half a week, I've actually just been working on agricraft plants, even off stream. So I'm glad now that I am at a point where I can just crossbreed them, get maximum quality seeds, and then just breed the subspecies out of them. It looks therapeutic. It's time consuming, but once you get there, the returns are good. So in like vanilla Minecraft, these carrots here, you might get like, let me think, 1 to 3 drops. Some of those drops you'd have to replant, and there's 9 of them. So like maybe like 28 carrots, right? But because these ones here are mutated and modded, I go through this line, you can see that I have, what's that? 81 carrots. So that was like, what, 9 per? Wait, 81? 74? Yeah, 81. So it's definitely worth doing that step. And then to get new crops, you need to go into this mod anyway, because nothing grows in this world. Like, it's just this cracked sand all throughout the whole world. If you look here, all the terrain is cracked sand. So you can't find any wildlife, you can't find any seeds and stuff. So you have to kind of do it this way. This is the only green part of the world right here. Anyway, now that these ones here are all melon. Now when we crossbreed here, all the seeds are going to be melon. So we bring this together and we start farming some seeds, just so that we have a surplus in case we lose some, in case we don't have enough or whatever. But I would probably do about 15 seeds. As you can see here, it's not taking long with the watering can. The watering can in this mod pack actually speeds things up incredibly. My first day, I forgot to use it and was just out in the world, like mining stone and stuff, and then I ended up making this cobblestone generator so that I could get stone right here without having to go into caves or whatever, or ruining the world too much. And I just let the crops do their thing at that point, but the watering can has sped things up incredibly fast. Oh, that one grew before I even had the chance to water it. All right, we've got 18 seeds now. That's going to be plenty. Let's put melons right along here. There we go. The background music is pleasant. Thank you. It is Harris Heller of Stream Beats. It's a set he made up. Oh god, is Dev doing an I told you moment? They happen more often than you might think, honestly. Okay, what's the deal here? What have I missed? I feel like I've missed something here. We'll definitely need to set that up, yeah. Because you need it. You know, the best thing about having similar audio levels, Genie, is that I can just be like, yeah, if you want to sound like my stream, the audio needs to be just in, the music audio needs to be just in the yellow. Hello, Disco, how are you doing? How many things are it? So I have like 6 hours of music from Stream Beats on in a playlist right now. So yeah, there's good variety, though I think I can start humming along to most of the songs because I've been using them for so long. Right, so we did our melon, so we get melon out of that. I'm just going to compost that melon too, and these melon seeds, because these are the melon pumpkin seeds. It doesn't say in this small menu here what they're crossbred with, but this is the melon pumpkin. You'll just have to just trust me on that, okay? Do you trust me? You're doing good? That's good to hear. All right, yeah, so we're going to move into poppies, blue orchids, oxeye daisies. Hang on, what does this one go to? It goes to mystical white seeds, azure bluet, and oxeye daisies, and requires rich soil to grow. So the problem is now that we're going to have to make another farming plot because we're running out of space. Oh, well, we will run out of space in this one here. I probably could make a small breeding, like plant breeding plot right here. Actually, we don't need it huge. We just, wait, can we do, I wonder if we can do breeding that way. Because if we can make it 2x2 and make it like super cute and stuff, right? So for science, we'll do a small breeding plot like this. Get out some of them. This compost, by the way, before I started getting 10-10-10 plants, was only like here. So this here has been pretty much all overnight. The amount of crops we're getting is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like I said, just so good. Actually, it'd be really cool if modpack started including things like radicchio. Yeah, so all of this is going to get turned into, I need to go back already. All this is going to get turned into compost. It's so OP. There we go. Yeah, so this can break down organic matter. Right, but I need dirt. I'm getting sidetracked. There we go. I just realized I started going into broadcast voice mode instead of just sticking with my normal voice. I do not want that. We'll hide some water here. That will hydrate that plot. Alright. What's the difference though? Is that my broadcast voice is kind of like this. It's a lot lighter. And it's also more strain on my voice, which is part of the reason why I have this voice. Because I used to stream 6 days a week for like 5 hours. And then also doing music stuff and stuff kind of ruined me a bit as well. If you listen to some of my content from like I don't know, 5 years ago, maybe a bit more, my voice sounds very different. So like Derp, kind of. He also has a broadcast voice though. Like his voice is deep. It's not quite as deep as mine, but like when he's talking normally, it sounds more like this. So yeah, he also does a broadcast voice. To the point where you can hear it walking through the house. Anyway, let's see about, do we want to do cactus? Oh, no. We want sweet berries, sugarcane, and beetroot. You worked in TV, you had a little show. It wasn't that much to make that much of a difference. Though there were no microphones, just the one on the camera, so. Right, what are we doing here? Sugarcane and beetroot, and it requires podzol. So luckily, we do have podzol up here. Though, like I said, I did have sweet berries. I got them randomly from a mutation while I was doing sugarcane, because sugarcane comes from wheat and something else, so I randomly got it. However, they didn't stay for some reason. So I'll plant these. Oop, that is not the watering can. That will destroy the crops. Maybe Derv. Alright, there we go. We have our fully grown crops, and let's start breeding. Nope. Yeah, let's start breeding. Nope. Also, if I plant this down and we have a look, you can see here it says beetroot and sweet berries. So it's trying. Actually, hang on. I wonder if this also says... It does say sweet berries. I wonder if we can get the sweet berries side out of this. I don't think we can. I don't think it's the dominant one. So we have to keep going until we get sweet berries. Like actual. What's this one say? Because it's different. Beetroot and sugarcane. Yeah, this is going to be a pain. Good that it's instant breed. That's only because of the watering can. Otherwise, I mean, like they're high quality seeds, so they wouldn't take long to breed anyway. However, the watering can does just speed it up incredibly fast. But we could be here a hot sec. So. It was sugarcane and beetroot, right? Yeah, it requires podzol to grow, which is also a lie. Come on, give beetroot. Not beetroot. I don't want beetroot. I want sweet berries. We will know when we get sweet berries. It's a small green bush. Come on, dude. One thing, like, why couldn't it just keep the sweet berries that I had last night that I accidentally bred? Like, restarting the world today. They were something else. I should have just bred them into sweet berry 10-10-10s last night, but I'm like, no, I want to do that on stream. I want to show you how I've been doing it. So, and now I'm paying for it. Burning through the crop sticks right now. Ridiculous. Update wasteland things in the mod pack. This will fix sweet berries being recessive. Oh, really? I mean, I had them last night. Just not right now. I'll give it a little longer because the mod pack obviously takes a bit to load. And if I can avoid that, I will. So we'll just, yeah, just a little longer and then I'll update it. Yeah, I should just bred them last night. How dare I be considerate for everyone else's viewing? You can breed them out of 2 recessive. So I think it's this one. Yeah, so if I did it out of this one here, I could probably get them out of this one. don't have much luck with getting the... Oh, I guess I have more luck than I think on recessive plants. Alright, we'll give that a go as well. Actually, you know what I will do? I'll do the sugarcane with the sweet berries recessive. Or, you know, secondary. Because then there's a chance to crossbreed them beetroot and sugarcane, as well as doing the secondary. Alright. Yeah, so we'll give this a few minutes and see how this goes. And if it doesn't work, we'll update Wasteland. Shouldn't take too long to actually update the mod. It's the oh, there it is. Hey, I'll tell you what, that is a great tip, Pictor. Sorry, is it Pictor? Piotr, thank you very much for your tip. Wow. That worked really well. Now we just need to get one more, and then we can start breeding the sugarcane or beetroot out of it. At least it doesn't take forever. If these were early growth seeds, that would suck. It'd take so long. There we go. Cool, so we have 2 sweet berries. They're both got the same secondary as well. Have a look at them. Oh, they're actually just pure sweet berries right now. Nice. Cool. So we'll just get some more sweet berry seeds and put them away for safekeeping, so that I don't run into the same issue as I did. And try not to die on them. Sweet berry seeds are prickly, so you can actually die. I was going to say you can die to death on them. God damn it. You can prick yourself to death on them. For anyone who doesn't know. And they hurt a lot, especially in this mod pack. I feel like they do more damage in this mod pack. Oh my lord, that you are a lifesaver. Thank you so much. We'll get a few more seeds. We're at 10 currently, so... Well, technically 12 with these 2 here on the ground as well. So we'll go to like 15. And there we go. Beautiful. We will definitely be composting the rest. I need to move these 2 guys. But I'm going to need a bunch for flowers as well. So we have a look at how many flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll want at least 8 chests. Do we need deadwood? That's enough for 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Actually, we're going to need another 8 for the petals as well. I think that's going to do more than I want, but as I said, nope, never mind. And then maybe some for flower storage as well. Cool. And we'll start with that. I think I counted wrong as well. Just saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just shape the terrain slightly. Beautiful. And we'll put them down. No. Give me, mate. Oh, no. Well, it's a good thing I have... Oh, I got the dandelion seed. Cool. Whew. It's a little bit worried there. There we go. Cool. We have a small wall up here now for flowers. So that's their seeds, the flowers, and whatever their drop, I guess. Dyes, flowers. So grab them. And bring them up here. Nice. Then we'll go get the yellow dye. Excuse me, sorry. My voice is failing me. We'll get the yellow dye and the belladonna flowers. Are these the ones that you can just plant? Nope. They're the ones that you harvest. Where's my clippers? Okay, so it's literally just these ones here for belladonna. Okay. And then you can clip these ones here to get dandelions instead. So I'll just bloop, bloop. And there we go. Cool. So is the goal to reinvigorate the world? Yeah, I think so. Well, it's... You know, obviously to go through all of these quests here, trying to make the most of the world. I'd say we're in a state of comfy survival right now. Like there's no way we're dying to anything other than monsters, most of which we can avoid because of the bed. We'll also have to do iron seed shortly. But yeah, we want to work on flowers because when you do bees, the more unique flowers you have around a tree, the more chance it has to spawn beehives. So that's why I'm currently working on flowers right this moment. But if we look at, not progress, not flora, or is it that one? So this is all of our resources. Up top, we have all the honeycombs that we can get. This can also help you get resources. So you can see here, slime, emerald, diamonds, lapis, redstone, glowstone, copper, string, I think. I'm not sure what crystalline is. Iron. So we'll be starting off with the crystalline. Oh, it's quartz. Okay. So yeah, we'll be starting off probably with these ones here. Quartz nests are filled with nether quartz that are placed in the nether will attract crystalline bees. Okay, so we need to go to the nether for that. And for that, I'll probably want an iron bucket to move some lava around. So, maybe we get on that as well. The iron seems more important. So iron is 4 prudentium, 1 copper, 1 copper essence, a grey petal block, gravel. Yes, prosperity seed base, and a living rock. And it uses quite a bit of that, so we'll probably want to make 2 as well. But we're going to use some of the high tier copper seeds and see how that goes. So just get out a bunch of inferium. I should put a crafting table over here too. So I am going to. Because if I think it's useful in an area or will be useful, of course I'm going to get on it. There we go. Cool, yeah. So now we can like craft essences together. There we go, move that one down. These will get turned into Verdantinium. Cool, so we're going to have enough to do 2. Just need to grow some grey petals. That one. And then we'll also compost all of these seeds. There we go. Did I put the sweet berry seeds in here? Yes, good. I need to be careful where I plant them because they hurt. We should have, yeah, we have 2 prosperity seed bases already. That's good. We just need to work on these grey petals now. So we'll turn these into petals. I actually really hope that I'm gonna need to do another one. I really hope that was grey and not light grey. Have a look, see. It is light grey. Dang it, man. This is why you read the instructions before diving straight in. Because I've just wasted all of that bone meal. Excuse me. Not the biggest waste. We'll probably end up using grey later on anyway, so. Alright, we'll throw the beetroot in there. Throw that in there. Alright, so it's 4 Prudentium. Copper essence. Oh, we're probably gonna have to 10, 10, 10 iron from nothing. Because you can't breed prosperity seed base, so we just need 2 pieces of gravel and 2 living rock. Two. And 2. I really should cook up some more living rock. Some more stone for more living rock as well. I have to walk so far away now to get it. There we go. We'll do this for more living rock. So if you missed it, living rock, you turn stone. It has to be the smooth stone like that, so you can cook cobblestone to make it smooth. You place it around these pure white daisies. It goes all white and pretty and whatever, and then it turns into living rock, which is something you can use. Not again, dude. I'm so over it raining in this world because it does nothing. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1. 1. I didn't get out my wand. Place the living rock on top. Now the progress meter is on the seed picture on the right here. It's a bit harder to see because it's such a small item. There we go. So it's done. You see pretty effects. slap it with the wand, loud noise, and you get iron seeds. What did I miss? That. I swear, if I have to do 10, 10, 10 iron from nothing. I mean, actually, no, what I could do, I could try and crossbreed it with like one of these 10, 10, 10s and try and just snag some of the stats to give me an initial boost. There you go, we are done. There you go, yeah, we have to start from level 1. God damn it. I really should have just done 1 then. Let's see if I can crossbreed it. Just to bring up the strength. I don't want to try and make an iron copper dealio. Let's stop this rain as well, it's very loud. Much better. It's loud in my ears. Not that my my stuff is very loud, but alright, let's get out some breeding sticks. And let's see if we can do this. If not, then we've done it for science. Oh, hello. So we got copper seeds there. With a 10, 10, 10, which is a good start. But I wonder if that's just because it's grabbing it from the copper. We'll probably have to wait a lot to get iron, because iron has no mutativity or whatever, growth. You can see here, they're not stacking. That means that one of them is copper, one of them is an iron parent as well, so. That's another copper. That one there is also a different seed. Stand by 1. So if we do this, we get out our magnifying glass. Yeah, so you can see here that it's 10, 10, like all 10s on the left, but the other side is not very good. If we can at least do one side as 10s, that would be the way to go. But I really want to see if we can get an iron in here if it's all going to be copper. I'm pretty sure it's all going to be copper. Yeah, it looks like it's all copper. So we got to look at the substats and decide which 2 are going to be the best 2 to start with. And I made 2 iron ones for nothing then. Well, I know that for the future now. Alright, so we got 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It's not going to be that one. So that's 2, 2, 2. That's a pretty good one. And then 2, 2 is pretty good. So we'll use these 2 here to start. And let's see if we can get some iron out of this. Obviously the problem is if it goes copper copper, we're screwed. We'd have to destroy the plant, but... Oh, hello, we've already got one here. It's a copper copper. No! Oh, here we go, we've got an iron. Wow. That is really, really good. With 2 10 stats. 2, 2, 10, 10, 3. Actually, you know what? We'll keep breeding these ones here and see if we can get another iron with more 10 stats in another area. Because if we can breed them together, that'll be the way to go. It's another copper. What is that? It's copper. Okay. I need to check them before I destroy them. That's also copper. Copper iron with 10, 10, 3, 4. That could be another really good one to mix with. So we'll do that. We'll do that one and that one. Because this one here has 10, 10, 3, 10, 4. This one here has 2, 2, which is where the first 10, 10 come in. Then 10, 10, and then 3. Then we'd only have to worry about breeding in strength if we can get that two fully mixed together. So now we're just... Wow, I'm going to clear out my inventory here real quick. All these individual seeds, they just take up so much. Alright, we got a copper there. We're looking specifically for iron now. There you go. There's an iron. So that's 10, 3, 5, 10, 4. It's kind of a mix of the two. Got another one here. Oops, I forgot to check the stats while it's in the ground. That one's worse. What's this one? 10, 3, 5, 10, 4. I mean, it's a good start, and it's iron. And the problem, this one here's gain is like 2. So that one there is also going to take a bit of time, so... Alright, well, here I was saying we're going to speed grow a bunch of stuff today. And it looks like we're back to doing agricraft very, very slowly. I mean, if we were to breed flowers, that would happen fast, so... Alright. So I need to have a good idea of what our plants around this are. So we've got 10, 2, 10, 10, 10. And 10, 10, 10, 10, 5, but 10, 3, 5. So we're looking at the substats right now. This is a really good one. As 10, 10 on those two stats. But we lose out on the fertility, but the growth go... You know what? We'll actually swap these two around. I feel like this one here, because of the fertility, I think it was, is slightly stronger. Excuse me. Once we do this, we'll have iron. So I'm happy to do this again. 3. Okay, so we lose some strength, get some gain. What's this strength? That one there is 10. So we could still potentially breed it in pretty quickly. There we go. I'm so sorry. This is so boring to watch. Alright, that is 4, 4, 10, 10, 7 with full 10, 10, 10. Right. So we put this one in this space now. So a selective breeding, it's really interesting. It feels boring. Like, that's why I've been doing so much of this off stream, because it's so repetitive. Hey, what's up, Juicy? How you doing, bud? To be fair, you're enjoying this mod pack. I'm glad to hear that. I've also been very much enjoying it. So, which is why I've streamed 3 times this week rather than 3 times in the last, 4 months. I was going to stream through the night as well, but all right, that's a near perfect. 4-7. Okay, so the one on the right is the weaker one, so we will do that. What about me? I'm doing all right. I didn't sleep very long. I didn't get to sleep until like 9 a.m. or something. Thank you, Durf. You're faster than an auto mod, I swear. Like, you may as well stream it, even if you think it's boring. There will always be someone watching or listening. Yeah, and because I've done lots of years of streaming and learnt a lot, I talk a lot, even if it's just the same thing over and over. But you never know when someone is listening, so that's why I always kind of, even if I'm repeating myself, I'm talking the same thing. The only problem is when I'm recording YouTube videos, that becomes an issue. Especially when trying to find certain bits that you might actually want to use, you have to go through all the BS. It's okay, Genie, he lies. He doesn't have any women. Anyway, so this is 10-8. This one here is definitely... This one here is now the weakest. Nope. One there. And while we're doing this as well, while we're breaking crops, we are getting iron essence as well. Iron essence you can craft together to make actual iron that you can use and smelt and everything. It's good. Juicy, are you playing this pack or are you just watching me play it? Okay. This one here is a no. This is going to be our first actual just reject seed. This one here is full 10s. Okay, this one here is the weaker one. So this is what we want. That's the final product right there. To have it all 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. That's like we struck the jackpot, right? So that's our final goal with all these seeds. Luckily, crossbreeding them with the copper did save a lot of time. This would have taken ages otherwise. So look, this one here, slightly stronger. And there's our 10s. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. We have the perfect iron crops. So now I can just... Whoops. Now I can just do this. And we can get all the iron seeds. La da 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 da. There's no ta-da around here. It's da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yep, spins the Buster Sword. There you go. I actually have a bunch of Final Fantasy games from Family Share. I did want to actually stream them. Let's get rid of that crappy 111 seed or whatever it is. There we go. There's all the iron right there. Put that in there. We get our iron essence. We'll put that in there. And then we'll get out, I think it's 24. And there we go. We now have usable iron. We've done it. What about Disco? You're doing Final Fantasy VIII at the moment. Yeah, I remember coming into your room late one night and you were playing. All of our stone here is done, so we'll start turning that into living rock while our iron smelts. See? Pretty white particles. This is why people think it's a magic mod, but it's not. It's a technology mod. Not right now, but I'm playing through it. Yeah. I'd love to go through all the Final Fantasies on stream. I think the only one that I don't have access to is Final Fantasy XI. Oh, and the 13 DLCs, but that's a long way away. Is the Final Fantasy VIII one you're playing, is it the remastered or is it the normal one? There we go. And now we have pretty white stone. Although I'm not really a fan of this white stone. We're going to have to start thinking about Tinker's smelteries now too as well, so that we can melt iron and make iron tools. Hi, Brew. How you doing today? Also, for anyone who's been here recently, how much better is the stream delay today? It should be at least 20 to 30% faster. I'm doing alright, Brew. Just a little bit tired, but other than that, no delay. I mean, there's like 5 seconds delay at least. Hang on, I'll tell you. So I'll face this way here because I need to keep an eye out for baddies. Alright, here we go. I'll move on 35. Alright, now let's see where I move in the stream. On the dashboard, I moved at 40. I know, yell out loud and I'll tell you. No, I have my door and window open because it's 17 degrees today, so decided to open up. There we go, cool. There's half of our stone done into living rock. And this is so that we can do stuff with Botania in the future. Currently starting a Verdant world. Good luck. It's a lot of work. I've had this world here for 4 days. And I mean, to be fair, if I wanted to progress, I probably could have a lot more. But I didn't because I wanted to do it on stream. So most of my time was spent just doing crop crossbreeding and whatever to make the crops stronger. All right. Come on, turn into living rock while I'm standing here. It's a really satisfying sound, actually. Oh, so good. Nice. And one more lot, and then we're done. With making living rock for now, anyway. Need living rock for runes and stuff and the seeds, and so it's pretty important to have a small surplus around. It's not like we have any shortage. Our biggest shortage right now is bone meal. So maybe trying to find skeleton seeds. These ones here, probably the way to go. How do you get these? Okay, you need them with honeycomb, so we need to get into bees to get them, and we need solium. What's solium? Solium dust is solium ore. Solium ore is putting a solium B above raw copper to get solium. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Here we go, block conversion. So the solium B is giving soul sand to a regular B. And to get soul sand, we need nether essence and fire essence. So we need to get... We're not too far from nether essence, I don't think. Fire essence is a very high level essence. Okay. I'm sad right now. That's a lot of work. Hero was like, oh, we're so close. We're going to get it. No. So each of the essences have a color. The first one, inferium, is this light baby poop color. Then we got prudentium, which is this one. Then I think it might be blue next. It could be orange, which is the one we need. Blue. Is there a purple one? There's definitely a red one. Red is like the last stage. I don't remember if there's 4 or 5 stages. I think there is a purple one though. And so it gets exponentially more expensive. So 1 prudentium, one of these, is 4 inferium. The next one, which I think is superium, I don't know, but the next one is 4 prudentium. So it then becomes 16 inferium. The next one after that is 16 times 4. So, you know, like around 60 inferium. Just for one. And for the seeds, you need like 4. So you can see where things start snowballing. I will probably make a whole world? No. Although, yes. But I will probably make a whole field for inferium. Since I don't know if you can grow prudentium straight up. Doesn't look like it. So we're going to have to be relying fully on inferium. This is a very grindy pack. Obviously, once you put the infrastructure in place. So like if you were to have an inferium tower. So let's just say like 3 plots of this stacked on top of each other. It doesn't matter when they're 10, 10, 10 that you put them all together because they all grow really, really fast. In the game code, it says that you should plant crops like this in rows. And that's because the game code kind of says do it in rows. I don't know if you have to do it with the grain of the farm or if it doesn't matter. But yeah, Minecraft says this is the most efficient way to plant and not in big batches. Speaking of big batches, I just realized that we have hemp. And we can make leather from hemp. And here we go. Oh, look, you can see it here. Inferium, Prudentium, Tertium, there it is, Imperium, and Supremium. And those are the 5 stages. Supremium will do all conversions, so you don't need like full crystals. Once you get the Supremium infusion crystal, it does them all. But for that, wait, do you need 2? How do you make the Supremium one then? There we go. Yes, you need 1 of each of these. So for this, we'll need Dye Essence and Coalescence just to move on to the next one. It's, yeah, it's a grind. So yeah, we'll have to also grow Dye and Coal just to move on to Tertium for the Solium. Anyway, this, we need bees. So oak. Oh yeah, this is why I was doing flowers. Man, I started off knowing I wanted to do flowers. It's been an hour and I've kind of gotten a little sidetracked. Sugarcane and melon for the next crop. Sugarcane, melon. And we're doing this to get poppies. I don't understand the logic here, but you know, I'm also not going to argue. Alright, let's see if we can get these poppies. It's melon. Melon. Actually, we should see if there's a poppy undertone on that. Nope. I really should put them in that order. Oh wait, I didn't put in the breed sticks. Cross sticks, whatever. So this one here is a melon poppy. We can get poppies out of that one. This one here is also melon poppy. Alright. So we'll just try and get poppies out of this one. We'll probably get more melons. But we're only looking for 2 poppy seeds, because once we get that, then we can start actually getting it. It's melon. Melon. These were both poppy, right? Yeah, they were. Cool. There's 1 poppy seed, and there's the other. Nice. So now we put them away. We get our 2 poppy seeds. These are going to be probably melon poppy. Oh, they're poppy, 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 poppy. Let's go. That happened way faster. So let's put away the melon seeds. This will only put away the pure ones, and then we can disregard the unloved ones. And then I also need to put away the sugarcane. Don't throw them out. You worked hard getting them. I wonder what the nether looks like. Burgers tonight? Yeah, I think so. The rolls were meant to be used yesterday, so... yeah, definitely burgers tonight. And we've done it. We have iron. And we have poppies. Only 1 egg though. That's fine. I can go eggless. Can you make armor like this? No. I mean, yes, but no. I don't know why we only just unlocked this. It's odd. Anyway. So now while that iron goes, we'll get the, let me move belladonna all the way to the end as well. Belladonna and flowers. Yeah, while that iron is cooking, we will do this. We will want to look into Tinker's smeltery soon though. So we can possibly make chest plates that are worth using. Well, actually just armor in general that's worth using. Actually, I should just double check that. Yep, cool. Alright, here we go again. We're just going to breed these guys up to get a bunch of seeds. Guys, I'm loving this pack. It's so relaxing. I think it's one of the reasons why I like Skyblock as well. Making something from nothing. And Stoneblock as well. I was actually going to record like Stoneblock as a series for YouTube. And I had someone interested in the edits and stuff, and I never got the footage back, so. At which point I started figuring out new hotkeys for my editing software, and I edited probably the fastest I've ever edited, but that wasn't the point. Oh, I wanted to get some flowers off that too, so we'll just quickly plant a few here. The point was that they wanted to edit and learn, so I was like, okay, here, you can have this footage and you can go for it. And yeah. Just never got anything back. I think life just started happening well for them, which is, it's good for them. And I'm happy for, if that was the case. Get a few more flowers here. But yeah, I hate editing my own videos. I enjoy editing, I just don't like editing me. There we go. So look, we now have... Wait, hang on. I don't think we can plant this. Yeah, this is used for something else. The art of witchcraft. Oh, I wonder... I don't think it's going to be as strong as Thorncraft. I just destroyed all of those dandelions. It is what it is. I'm also going to need heaps of sticks. I need heaps of crop sticks for like here, for up there, for everywhere. But yeah, we're going to have to get into the bees here, so. Next up is blue orchid, poppy, and dandelion crossbreed. So, get those two out and start over. You think Art of Witchcraft is a successor to Witchery? Oh, yeah, I think Witchery did have belladonna in it. Yo, actually, I really got to like Witchery in the modpack Attack of the B Team. God, that's like 10 years ago I played that. That's insane. You old fart, shut up. You're my twin. And instantly, we got a blue orchid seed. I appreciate that game. Thank you. Can I have another one? Hey, thank you. All right, while these guys here are fully grown, get their flowers. All right, so these are crossbreeds, so we need to breed out the cross. We just want them pure blue orchids. Please. Please grow. This one here is still a crossbreed. It's a mudblood. Oh, hello. We somehow got purple seeds as well. Allium seeds. Actually, it's probably because allium is a mix of blue orchid and poppy, and they crossbred. Let's have a look here. Blue orchid and poppy. Yeah. And that is why I've accidentally got crops more times than I care to admit because of those things there. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, this one here is a pure blue orchid, so I'll put that over there. I might want to keep doing these ones here until we get another allium as well. It's another poppy. They're purebred poppies, so I can put them in the stuff at least. What is this? This is another pure blue orchid. Good. And there's another allium. Okay, cool. Put them there. We'll grab these ones here out. These ones here are the pure ones. Oh man, so much work on this just to get flowers. Luckily, we kind of got a twofer there, so pretty happy about that. There you go, now we have heaps of crop sticks again. We're gonna have to consider chopping down these trees here to get some more wood soon, the way that we've been going through it. Put these ones here. So one of these will be a blue orchid allium. This one here will be a poppy allium. Or, you know, it'll be like set up like that. There we go. All right, let's start breeding these guys here. And then we'll just also make sure that it is a pure blue orchid, blue orchid, blue orchid, blue orchid. Good. Now we just make the pure blue orchid seeds here. Tried to water them with the magnifying glass. That's smart. I'm a professional, I swear. That's one thing that I like about these mod packs as well, is that they give you a direction to go. When I first started Minecraft Modded, I did not know what I was doing, even though I had people helping me. Over 10 years ago now. Damn, actually I should have gotten some flowers off that, so we will grow just this one here. And I'll just prune some flowers off it. I can't remember the person's name. I can picture their face. But but we were all playing on a Skyblock server, which is how we met each other. And it was like a G name. Yeah, I knew nothing about it, and they were trying to teach me, and I was so confused by the machinery. And then eventually I started up my own modded SMP, just like a year or two later. Actually, it's probably a little bit more than that, but... But I totally got it. I did that again. Alright, well look, we got some orchids there at least, so that's 3 different flowers. Then we're going to get onto the alliums. I'm starting to feel a bit nauseous, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, or what. I haven't eaten for about 12 hours at this point, so... Alright, so here's the thing. These are allium poppy and allium blue orchid. There might be a chance we get a crossbreed. This is poppy and allium, so we might actually get red tulips from this. But onion. Onion is allium and potato. I mean, yes. I can see a logic there. I'm not sure if all onions are alliums, but I'm pretty sure like spring onions and stuff are alliums. Like IRL, I'm talking here. Alright, we have another allium blue orchid hybrid. Get that out of here. This is an allium poppy hybrid. Poppy! So essentially we're looking for... That's just a blue orchid. And it's not even a pure one. Alright, what's this? This is allium poppy. Allium blue orchid. Could we get the allium poppy red tulip, please? That would be really cool. Allium blue orchid. Oh, there's a red tulip. Plant that over there. Like it's an allium, but it's an allium tulip, so... That is allium poppy, get that out of there. Allium blue orchid. Allium orchid. Allium red tulip, so that's 2 red tulips right there. We'll get on to these 2 momentarily. Though, if we get the same luck as we are here, it's not going to be good. Allium orchid. So we're doing this in pursuit of bees to make getting bees easier. Okay, there's a pure allium. Since we have the other 2 breeds behind us, we'll get rid of that one. And then hopefully the fact that it's 3 allium parts to 1, I think it's poppy, blue orchid on this side, we should be able to get the other pure allium very quickly. There it is. Like I said, we'll be able to get it very, very quickly. Let me just get a snippet of that one. I probably should actually get a couple. Especially if one side decides not to grow. Come on. Right, so now all the allium seeds we get now are going to be pure allium. Very, very cool. So this is just as we build up a seed repository. I probably don't need this many seeds, but better to have more than you need, so then it means that you don't have to do this small little bit again for a hot minute. All right, there we go. Cool. I will cut these and I will take these. No, not the shears. That there. On top of that, we also want to cut an allium down into... Oh wait, we already have magenta dye. Don't cut down the flower then. Don't. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to focus on trying to get the red tulips out of these two alliums. They're both allium red tulips. So I'm hoping, like the last time we tried to do it with the poppies and the orchids, that it's just like, hey, we want to give you the subspecies. Then it will be an allium tulip still, so we need to breed that out, but it's an allium. Oh, it's a pure allium. That's good. Could I please have a red tulip? It's going to do this to me again. Oh, there we go. There's a tulip. I'll just plant that over there. Watering can. It's another allium. You can kind of tell by how they look if they're going to be what you're after, which is why I can just kind of speed run my way through this without giving it too much thought. On top of that, you can also see at the top of the screen what they are. So when this one grows, you can see it's a tulip because it's pink. Then I grab this tulip, put that there. I will grab these flowers, these seeds, and we'll put everything away. Nice and neat. And these seeds here can all be composted. Because they are crossbreeds, so we don't really want that. We want to have some serious control. You want to be a control freak in this mod pack. And there we go. We now have over a stack of iron, dude. I'm so happy about that. We finally have iron. As we farm these ones here again. I just want to keep doing that throughout this pack, or else you're going to fall behind. Alright, so we have 4 different types of flowers. I think maximum... I think you want 9. For the best efficiency of getting bees. And since bees are such a large part of this mod pack, you kind of want to give yourself the best odds, obviously. Okay, so they give you red dye as well. I'll put that in there, put that in there. Nice. Alright, so now we have these. Oh, they're already pure red tulips. We can just go ahead and get the seeds and the flowers. So I'll get some flowers first before anything.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are doing some gardening. I don't know why I put on this voice, but it is the one that I have chosen.
I feel like I went from like old man to like more British. We really are being an old man today. Gardening. Alright, that's enough tulips for now. We'll put that there, and then we'll start farming up the goodies. Actually, because this one here does red dye, what I might do is put the tulips over here. Because the red dye can just all go into the red flower one. Save a little bit of space there. So obviously once you have 10 like full perfect seeds and they have no crossbreeding or whatever, I guess that could be considered as perfect. Yeah, once you have all the perfect seeds, you only need 2 of them, and then you can start repopulating them very, very quickly. Wow, these crops are growing fast. Right, so that is 5 plantable flowers, so we're a little over halfway now. Oh, we're halfway there. So I need cactus as well. Just been tech support for coding on genies for a minute. Yeah, that's cool. Hello, the genie tech support. Alright, drink time. If you aren't as well, by the way, you should all hydrate. Hydrating is definitely the way to go. Disco, how you doing with Verdant Idea? Are you finding it overwhelming? Because there's a lot to it, surprisingly. Here we have pink tulips, allium and dandelion. Then we have oxeye daisies, white tulips and lily of the valley, and orange tulips. So some of these link down to like here. Orange tulip and dandelion for yellow pepper. So these are Britannia seeds. There's some that we might actually want to set up an area for over here. For the 16 different Britannia seeds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, yeah. We could put it here on the beach. But yeah, we will need to do Britannia for that. Just need 12 more pieces of dirt. Sorry, not Britannia. I can't English. We will need to do a flower bed for that. What I'm trying to say. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chop that one out. Only left a few small dark spaces. That's not bad lighting position. Take all these boys out right here, then we'll put in our dirt. Oh, actually no, I guess I do need a space here for water as well. So we'll hide the water under this block instead. There we go. Then we can put in, actually no, we want to keep the mattock out there. Put down the rich soil. Crack sand over the top of that. And there we go. Discussing string interpolation, injecting variable values into strings. God, you're such a nerd. I thought rich soil didn't need water. It definitely does. As you can see here, the soil is hydrating off the water. And besides, it's not going to make too big a difference if there's water here or not. Because it's hidden, so you can't see it anyway, so... Anyway, when we get around to Britannia, we will put each of the 16 flowers in here. And then harvest it regularly. Alright. Since we used some compost, let's make some more compost. Alright. There we go. Get lots of good organic matter from that. And these ones here almost need harvesting again too. Can't wait to get some basic harvesters. Then it can do that work for us rather than me doing it because I'm lazy. Alright, so next up is, it's going to be pink tulips or oxy daisies. We will have to do both. Pink tulips is allium and dandelion. Let's get this set up back. Nice. Dandelion, allium. And let's get them going. As I said, we're about halfway to what we need. We're 5 out of 9. Hang on, one sec. I need to look up the thing about bees here, because it says something about it. Flowers need to be less than 3 blocks away from the sapling. Okay, so we can have like sapling 1, 2, well, like that. Hey, Pancake, how you doing today, mate? Like how I'm the second person you say hello to. I don't care. Jesus, you guys need to get some individual material. Me and Derv are the twins with the single mind, not you two. Ooh, no, that's a dandelion. Never mind. We're looking for light pink seeds here. It was allium and thingy, right? Botany. Allium and dandelion, yeah, so we do have the right two. Can I please just have some pink tulips? Please? That's all I want. I just want pretty flowers. So really, if we wanted to get max efficiency, it's 16 flowers. I thought it was 9, but it's actually 16. So we're 5 of 16 right now. However, if we can get like 7 or 8, that gives us a 50% chance to get a beehive. I'm pretty happy with those odds. Actually, I should be checking if these have tulips in them. So we will go over them. Pink tulip, pink tulip. Okay. I just did that and broke them rather than getting the saplings. Alright, so I'm pretty sure these ones here had pink tulip in them. They did. Good. Cool. Grow. Grow, my monster, grow. Hey, we actually got a... because of the crossbreed here, we actually got a Britannia flower straight up. So we got the mystical magenta seeds, which are here. I can't unlock it until I get pink tulips. I got that before I got the pink tulips. Hey, there's one. There we go. And there's another one. Nice. Oh my god, I just did it again. Just breaking the seeds straight up. That's a bad thing. Don't do that. And we get pink dye from these, so pink tulips are also going to have their very own spot. Oh, look at how pretty they are. I really like them, actually. Alright, so now we're looking for pure pink tulip. Never mind, they're all pure pink tulip. Cool. That means I can just farm the seeds. I will also put that in there as well. Oh my god, I thought I saw something walking around there. Freaked me out. They're nearly white though. Yeah, but like when you put them against white, they're like baby pink. So you'll see. We'll get white ones at some stage. Have you guys had enough of farming yet? I'm asking for a friend. Nope. Okay. No, no, I want the flowers. Thank you. I don't want the dyes. We can make plenty of dyes later. Cool. Right, now we have a handful of the flowers. That's how easy it is going to be to get flowers. Now these mystical magenta seeds, I wonder if we can do something similar where we grow them. Have a look here. Yeah, so they're mystical magenta with allium, but I want to see if we can just get the flower petals off them. Because if we can, there's no need to crossbreed. Alright, let's have a look. Yep. Infinite magenta flowers. Actually, we probably should still crossbreed because there's probably another one. Yeah, pink requires magenta and white. And purple requires magenta and blue. So yeah, we will probably have to full breed these. Dang. Thought I'd be able to get away with that. Nope. Okay, anyway, we'll do these quests here. That gives me 8 more petals. We'll compost the trash here. Look, it's still doing our last lot of organics, and they've already all grown again. I love this so much. Although, I can't wait to get into the bone meal side of things as well. Like, the watering can does speed things up, but I'd like some bone meal to even decoratively put grass on this area. So, alright, so we need another mystical magenta, which is allium and tulip. So we get allium, tulip. Oh, that's a red tulip. I want a pink tulip. And we just need one more magenta seed. That's not it. These are also all going... There it is. They're going to be crossbreeds as well. Oh, dang it, dude. I did it again. Yeah, these seeds were going to be crossbreeds, so... Put these ones down. And wait, do I not even need to till rich soil for it to work? Is that what you might have meant earlier, Rue? So look here, rich. If I can use a keyboard. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's have a look and see what it says in the quest book about rich soil. Nothing. It says absolutely nothing. Regrowth didn't need rich soil being watered, though some crops can grow on untilled. I wonder if it's just because these are flowers that they don't need tilled. Anyway, we'll grow these two up. And we'll start breeding in the perfect plants. That's quick. All right, there's one pure seed. I'll put that over here. Grow it up. Actually, I might even just do this. And we have another perfect one. Beautiful. Now we just grow. Again. We'll probably still want to make a few seeds here, even though there's only going to be one in the farming plot. Also, we should see how to upgrade the this watering can. I know that it required iron, so... And since we got iron today, yay! We can actually do that now. Alright, like 8 should be enough. Get more petals. Nice. So we'll plant one and then we'll put the other ones away. Oh, we should do this in like color coordination. So like all the whites here, then red, brown, orange, yellow, lime, green, cyan, light blue, blue, purple, magenta, and pink. Just have it form like a small rainbow right in there. I mean, it won't really be a rainbow, it'll look a bit... You have to kind of like read it like a book to see the rainbow, but it will still probably be cool. I could spiral it as well. But anyway, it is what it is. It's good now. So I wonder if mystical flowers count as flowers for bees. Yeah, oak, birch, cherry, or mangrove. So oak actually has the best chance of growing tall. And let's see what it takes to also grow this up. We need mystical fertilizer, iron. I mean, we have the iron. How do you make the mystical fertilizer? Ooh, do we have 4 bone meal? Oh my god, we do. Okay, yeah, we're doing this like now. Right now. 4 of these. Wait, hang on. How many did that make? Just 1. Okay. And I think it was Inferium. Yes. Come over here. Oops. Grab the iron. Fill the recipe. And we've got a new watering can. Ooh, this one, it does the same area, but it's got to be like stronger, right? And then from there, we can start moving on to Inferium. And then that's where it starts growing bigger. Right up to 11 by 11. So if I harvest all these really, really quick, right? Maybe they're growing slightly faster. I really should plant them in 3x3s. No, that's going to slow them down. It won't matter once we get bigger watering cans anyway, so. Pretty sure Inferium is also still 3x3. Yeah. We're actually pretty close to this now. No, wait, yes we are, because we can get Prosperity from Amethyst, and then we can get Iron from this, so yeah, it's fine. Oh, also, for those of you who don't know, I've been posting in Discord, Discord, about what I've been doing off stream. And so, in our little amethyst mine here, there's actually, you can see amethyst all the way down at the bottom. I've been emptying out this one. But I was here. There was a bunch of dirt here, so I was just getting all the dirt because, you know, dirt. I want to make the whole island dirt eventually, maybe. So I was digging out the dirt, and then I came across this smooth basalt, and it didn't click at first. A few hours later, I came back down to light it up, and I realized it was smooth basalt. And yeah, so we have another geode right here, right next to the, well, closer to the surface. And you can see I've started to mine out all the amethyst blocks here. But then there's also this one here as well. And if you think I'm lying about the dirt there, go back and watch yesterday's stream. There was also dirt there, dirt here. There's some through there. But yeah, I've just been collecting it all. But you'll notice that when I dig this down, that I pass dirt right there, so. Also, that lava noise, I never had to worry about it. It's through the wall, but obviously I didn't know that. And then this is the actual amethyst room that I have been working with. You can see here I've mined out, I don't know, at least half of the amethyst blocks. And we are producing amethyst like crazy. This is actually a good geode for amethyst. I don't think I need any more amethyst clusters. I think I have plenty up at the base. But yeah, so there's still a little bit of work needing to be done. I was worried because that very top ladder with the amethyst under it is actually a budding cluster. So I don't think I need to worry. This looks pointy and dangerous, so what I will do though, since I'm noticing it, I will clear out these spawning spaces for more amethyst. It's only 2 extra crystals, but you know, there's 2 extra crystals, 8 amethyst, you know. I also need to get some torches down here. But yeah, so this is the progress of the amethyst so far. And then the other one is, you know, maybe like an 1/8 cleaned out. Still needs a lot of work. But yeah, just while I was on that amethyst tangent about prosperity and whatever, just thought I'd show you guys that as well. Like I said, !Discord if you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing off stream as well. Mainly it's just crossbreeding plants because that's very time consuming. Obviously we've been streaming for like 2 hours and it's pretty much all we've done. But I'm going to try and get some bees now. And then bees need flowers as well, so. And we probably should set up a small area for bees specifically. So that we don't chop down those trees. So, yeah. Speaking of chopping down trees, I will start chopping these down. These trees here are the longest running trees in this series. They've been here for like a day and a half or 2 days or something. Oh yeah, I died here earlier. I tried hitting a spider and like my game frame lagged or something and I got hit like to death, so. Alright, flowers. So these need harvesting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different flowers. I hope this is enough to spawn in a bee's nest. This one. And then a small area as well for the bees. How do I get the flower that makes the white blocks? So it's called a pure white daisy. Where is it? Here. So this is the one that you need. So if you're looking for the quest, it's the Secret of Life, and it's this quest here. Then it says here. So you'll need a petal apothecary, which is... Where is mine? Here's mine. And to get this, you just need to get stone, which is melting cobblestone. Look, need food. Had a migraine most of the day. Good news is my display cabinet finally came. Hell yeah. I remember Derv going through the living room like a week ago or something and showing you that I have 2 up there. Though they're not being used to display my things. Alright, yeah, let's make a space here for bees. What I really want is a couple of pasture seeds. And some dirt. And we're going to need some torches as well. It's good that they came, though. I needed it for my Lego collectibles. I mean, that's fair. Now I just have to rearrange my room. Yay! I dislike rearranging room. It was bad enough when I had to like get out a TV unit and a cabinet. I had to disassemble the whole cabinet, and then I just moved it into my closet and have put my music equipment on it. Alright, so we don't want the bees to be too far away because we want them to be loaded. So maybe in this area here will be good. Maybe, as long as you guys don't tell Etho. Please don't tell Etho. Maybe we'll put a layer of dirt on here. And that'll be our bee area for now. Guys, will you promise not to tell Etho? Actually, talking about Etho, that reminds me of a time I was friends with someone on stream. They had a Pixelmon server set up. I didn't even get an invite, and they got to play with Etho. And I'm so sad. Etho seems like the kind of guy I'd like to have a drink with. He's so chill. Actually, there's a few of the hermits that I'd like to have a drink with, but I'm never getting over to America, so. So the only hermit I could really feasibly have a drink with is Pearl, and I don't even know where she is these days, so. Or if she even drinks, so. But you know, just chill, have a good time. Then I found out some of the hermits also hang out with some of the makers I watch on YouTube. Like, Evan and Caitlin, they're makers, awesome channel. I'm not a maker myself, but I love watching their videos. And when I'm like, oh, they're all going to Top Golf together. Sag. Anyway, this is going to spread grass. Like I said, I want the area to look nice at least, so. Anyway, I'll stop complaining about those sorts of things. Those are things that probably won't happen. So no point dwelling on it too much. Would be cool if it did, but yeah. Odds of it happening very, very low. I have to leave the country, which means leaving the house. It'd be cool AF, yeah. I remember, like, way back when I was started my my vineyard build, for anyone who might remember that from past lives. And I had heaps of people in the chat, and they were like, "Are you gonna join Hermitcraft? When are you joining Hermitcraft?" I'm like, "Mate, I'm not even probably a candidate right now." That was when I first started really playing around with building. And like ground and texturing, and I had Oz helping me out with that. Anyone remember Oz? I remember Oz. Very, very fondly. He's a good guy. Alright, let's get out this watering can. Let's see how good it does. It's not doing very well. It's doing okay. But yeah, so when I was doing the vineyard build, people were asking me then if I was going to join Hermitcraft. I'm like, nah, probably not. Just because statistically, it probably won't happen. That and my lag is probably going to be too bad. If Pearl's in Australia, she's probably like around like Sydney, Brisbane area, like that side of the country, just to get a playable ping. Although I guess VPNs also help as well, so. Yeah, Oz once invited me to join Ground Zero. I'm like, no, I'm not really streaming too much at the moment. You know, maybe another time. They ended up becoming an esports team. And like, I ended up like rooting for them in like Rocket League and stuff. And Oz got to go over to one of the majors in like Switzerland or something. I had a little bit of regret when I saw that, because like, you know, obviously I used to play Rocket League quite a bit. And yeah, being able to go over there and like, yeah, that would have been sick. Obviously, he was a bit higher up than I would have been, so probably that wouldn't have happened. But yeah, that would have been really cool. I'm happy that he also got to experience those sorts of things. Yeah, I felt like me and Oz got along pretty well. And I met Oz because of my old housemate, who I found on Twitch. And then we found out we lived in the same town. We met up a week later. And then a few months later, some stuff happened at home and he moved in with me, so. It was hell having two content creators in the same house. We'd be trying to sleep. And the other person, because like, it was thin walls, because it was like a closet dividing the two walls. So it was just like two bits of like MDF and some clothes in between, filling up that space. I mean, there's always the, I'm sure people have heard of 6 degrees of separation. or whatever, where you can trace yourself to any person through 6 people. Alright, we have a big enough area now, so the flowers need to be within 3 blocks. We're also going to have to chunk load this area as well, so I will, I'll do that real quick. That one there. Cool. So apparently I can only claim up to 500 chunks. I don't think I'll need 500 chunks. We've got 9, 12, 16 currently. Alright, here we go. So we put that down, then we do... flowers need to be within 3 blocks. So we'll kind of do it a little bit like this. We've made a flower pentagram. Actually, hang on. If I move this one to here. Yeah, that's more like a pentagram. Right, let us summon the bees. Actually, I'm going to have to put more torches out into the barrenness here. Or else we will get caught off guard. Off guard! You know, we're not on guard. We are off guard. Man, I really miss that vineyard build. I have a couple of episodes of it up on YouTube, but I moved it to streaming because I was spending so much time on it. It was meant to be a YouTube world with streaming involved, but yeah, I just find streaming way more enjoyable. Obviously, I've mentioned many times I don't like editing my own videos, so... But I love editing other people's. Derv was like, do you want to edit my 100 hours in Elden Ring? No. That's too much. And besides, it's like listening to myself, so... Yeah, but you're too similar to me as well, so... Sucks for you. Just gonna keep bringing out these torches until I feel safe. We do want a large radius around because zombies will spawn. Also, I've just noticed 2 Endermen. I don't have my boat on me. Like, yeah, it's content I haven't seen. Well, I would have seen a couple of snippets because I watch occasionally on Discord. But not enough to be a problem to watch. But yeah, it's also the voice as well, so. And plus, I wouldn't know really what to edit for Elden Ring. Other than a death compilation. All the times Derv died. That in itself is still a good edit. And could be a separate thing, but... yeah, it's not what he wants. Anyway, we'll light up on top of this little area here. Hello. Can you please stop stealing my hardened sand blocks? I'm very limited on them. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Right, we have a large area now, all lit up. Except for this one block. There we go. It is now lit up. There we go. So, summon... hello? Where? Where, Moan? Where? Oh, crap. moving that torch was not good. Maybe we move this one. Yeah. Nice. Alright. So it appears there's a small cave under me somewhere because it's not here on the surface with me. There we go. We did not get a bee's nest. So we try again. Yeah, so there's definitely something under us. And he said, let there be cake. Might also make the green area a bit bigger as well. Aha, hello. I need to get my sword out. Nice. It says within 3 blocks. So this should be fine, right? Because this one here, 1, 2, 3. Or even 1, 2. Maybe instead of the pentagram, because it was funny, maybe I just do it like this. Also, I'm sorry for the loud leaf breaking noise. It's just because all the sounds are playing at once, it gets amplified. So I do apologize that it is so loud. Trust me, you're getting it negative 11 decibels. You're not getting it as loud as me, unless you have me turned up quite a lot using, like, you know, speaker volume or whatever. Even then, relative. I see you, Enderman. I'm just gonna slightly turn this way. No bueno. The only thing I can say is that we're getting apples. That's the only good thing here. Oh, nope, never mind. I thought that we had one there because it was slightly, because it was slightly taller. Unfortunately, not this time. So this is going to be our new life. We've been farming all day with agricraft. Now we're farming with this. We can't get away from the farming. Ooh, spider. I might want to kill that. I want the string. Oh, there's zombies out there though. Yeah, they've spotted me. These zombies here have line of sight. So yeah, they've spotted me now. They'll be upon me shortly. What? He is wearing a backpack. Okay, we didn't get the backpack. We got an iron out of that though. Hello? Hello. You want some too, huh? Okay. Oh my god, me saying you want some too reminds me, I was watching a BOO video and he had his daughter, Ariana, on the video. And oh my god, I remember when she was like a tiny girl. Like maybe even around the time she was born. I can't remember if it was her or the second daughter. But yeah, she sounds so much like a mini B-dubs. It's incredible. It made me laugh so hard. Hey, we have a beehive. And we have bees. Hello, you absolute cuties. Let me get you some more flowers. Guys, we did it. We have bees. We have bees. We have bees. We're going to have to do that a few times, I think, throughout the course of this, but we have bees. Let's get some of these pink tulips since we have a lot. And I'm going to have to move this torch one block closer. Because that became a spawnable space. Why did that not destroy anything? Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me though. Oh my god. Alright, let's make this place a little larger. Pretty much just until the pickaxe dies. But yeah, it was hilarious hearing Eri, like, she's definitely V-Dub's daughter. It was so funny. Alright. I don't even know if it was a creeper. I'm gonna have to go back and check the footage. Actually, I did get a replay of that, so I can see if there was a creeper walking across my minimap. Oh look. I was gonna say I strategically replaced torches and gained one back, but no. Actually, but yes, because it's this one. Yeah, so I'm just going to put it out in this area a little more so that does not happen again. Although there's also a dark space right here. It's probably more important to light up the dark space under here, because things can spawn there more. Hey, look at the bees doing their thing. They're so good. Good bees. I am going to need a campfire to calm the bees. To make this a little easier, I'm going to make a hay bale as well. Actually, I'll just make some hay bales, so we have some for whatever we need. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. I do not remember how to do this. campfire. Nearly just to unplug my headphones. There we go. So I'm going to put the campfire under the ground, like pretty deep, so that the bees don't get trapped in it. I need to repair my pickaxe. But so that the bees don't get trapped in it. And that's why I'm using the hay bale to get more height on the smoke. Hay bale versus no hay bale campfire is so different. I'm also going to have to fill that in. There we go. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. Hey, I found the cave where the zombie was earlier. Yeah, we have the wood. Let's head down. This could be where it was. Alright, so we have honey up there now. Let's put the hay bale there. Put the campfire there. Now the bees shouldn't get mad at me. Shouldn't being the operative word here. I don't have shears, so we'll just make some. And there we go, we have honeycomb. Guys, we did it. We have honeycomb. Which means that we completed this quest, and now we get more honeycomb. Now we can do the faux leather. So air stats leather is a leather substitute that can be created from hemp fiber and a honeycomb. Since there are no cows, this might be the only reliable way to get leather. So essentially we're going to make leather. When I get silk touch, by the way, we'll actually make a bee farm. They're not hard. We just need quartz redstone, pretty much. Everything else we've got. Also, speaking about quartz redstone, making a copper lightning rod might not be such a bad idea. A copper lightning rod, like as if there's any other kind. We will make a lightning rod. Because if it starts lightning in, we want to keep our bees safe, we want to keep us safe. So we'll put like a couple kind of around the edges of the base. Man, we are never running out of petals. This is ridiculous. Yeah, so what are we doing? We're doing the leather, right? And then that can make a backpack. Then we'll almost be done with this whole tab. We need to still make a clay sapling. Or sand into clay balls. That's not hard. We just need to make a rune of the earth. What's that? Oh god. Please tell me that's charcoal. Yes, good. Okay. Yeah, so green rune is charcoal, stone. Oh, we need mana steel. That's just iron. Mana powder, that's gunpowder. And then mushrooms. Well, you know, we've got mushrooms. We accidentally got mushrooms throughout our crop breeding, so put that away. Just trying to clean up just a tiny bit right now. I'm very overwhelmed with items. I should really make a storage for just essence as well. Speaking of essence, time to farm it. If we don't keep farming it, we won't have it when we need it. Right here, so it's 8 essence for, I think, 4 iron. So cut this number in half, we have about 70 iron. Just sitting right there. And we also have gunpowder for mana powder as well, so I will throw that in there. Cute. Actually, this is now a Britannia item. It should go over here. There we go. Alright, so we need to make Erstaz leather. We can dye the backpacks. Guys, we're totally making a red backpack, just saying. Oh, and then you can upgrade it as well. Ooh. Okay, anyway, so we need 4 leather, a chest, and 4 string. Well, we have the string. We have the wood. We just need the leather. So if we go leather. Guys, I also think we've made a... Okay, it's 8 hemp fiber plus 1 honeycomb makes 8. Wow. And that's just a stick in 8 of them. So we might need 64. But yeah, I feel like I've made a good amount of progress today on stream, even though it's mostly been, you know, flowers and whatever. What is that? A jump cushion? Nah, we want the leather. There's that quest complete. We also get 4 more. Then we make the backpack. What was backpack? We make a colored backpack right off the jump. Say we want red. No, you need to make the actual backpack. 4 string, a chest, and 4 leather. Alright, 4 string, a chest, and 4 leather. We've got it. We've got a backpack. That voice crack. That one there. That one there. These ones here. Why didn't you stay there? We have a backpack. And I'm dyeing it red straight away. Then we have the, I think it's curios. No. There it is. And you can also toggle the visibility on and off. We're going to keep it on because damn, that looks badass. We look like we are ready for some venturing right now. And I also need to eat. The hungrier you are before you eat, probably the better. Because then you get to stack your saturation. There you go. So now we're going to full heal off of that without needing to eat anything else. Now saturation's in the toilet, so we're going to need to eat again soon. But yeah, feeling really happy about this progress today. The big fact that we got into the bees is really awesome. There you go, we get another 8 leather as well. Right, so there are 3 things we need to do for this one here to be complete. Just 3. 1. Making tools might seem a bit annoying, but repairing them is really easy and costs no experience. To fix your tools, make some repair kits in a part builder. Repair kits can then be applied to tools in a crafting table, increasing tool durability. Hang on, wait, what? Increasing tool durability. I feel like it's just a repair though, not like increasing the actual durability. But we'll see. So yeah, just a cast and some. None of our tools are really broken. Maybe we should break one. All right, part builder. We also need to make some more patterns. So I have some biddies on me to make some more patterns. Get 3 more. There we go. No, you in here. All right, so repair kit. So it takes 2 per. There we go. Right, let's break this, pickaxe a bit. We've used a decent amount of cobblestone today, so... Well, I've used a decent amount in repairing tools as I especially knock down the amethyst geodes. I've used a lot. Plus I made a new pickaxe because the one that I did yesterday, or whenever, maybe day 1, had less durability than it should have. So I actually gained an extra 13 durability, remaking my, like, overall health durability, remaking my pickaxe, so... I'm also starting to get hungry, so might end stream at some stage soonish. Dev, are you starting to get hungry? If not, I can always wait. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if we also do it separately either. Because then it means we're not waiting and waiting for, you know, the other person. I can start on mine now and just come in while everything's still hot. Yeah, it should only take like 10 or 15 minutes to do yours, right? I also should put a crafting table in here. There is actually a crafting table in here, you just can't see it because my tools aren't good enough. The crafting table is at the very end of these cobblestone. And the reason I do that is because you can't mine through a crafting table, even with super pickaxes. Alright, so here we go. What's our durability on this? 130. Yeah, so it just fixes up the tool. It doesn't actually increase the durability, which is kind of what it says here. It says increasing tool durability. It increases the amount of time you can use the tool. Prob's not even. Okay, I'll start on mine now. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, so we'll be ending when Derv says that he is done with his food. Like, getting it prepped. So, that gives us about 10 or 15 minutes together until the stream ends. Oops, stand by. Forgot to bring back up the dashboard. Yeah, so if you guys aren't following and you would like to and see more of these sorts of things, don't forget to hit the follow button before we end up today. Yeah, that's cool. So it's just, what, 2 stone per repair? So if we were to do 2 stone here, that's the wrong one. Do that, do that. So we still get a full repair. So it's pretty much just a portable repair. That's cool. So I don't have to go all the way back home. I'm glad that we got iron. And I'll probably spend some time in this world. Still doing agricraft stuff. I don't want to make too much progress. However, that being said, in this one here, I might end up doing more of the flowers off stream and then doing all these mystical ones, because that's gonna it's gonna take forever. It'd be nice to have all the crops Probably not before the next stream, but... And also, I'm sorry for anyone who's signed up for flight sim content in the Discord and all you're getting is Minecraft streams. I'm really, really enjoying this right now. I shouldn't be apologizing. I don't need to apologize. Alright, there's a backpack. Okay, cool. So we have filtered backpacks. So I'm pretty sure this is the same backpack mod that is used in Vault Hunters. It's a very, very powerful mod pack. Mod. The backpacks one. Vault Hunters, you can use it to... Now look, I know that Iskal's been under some controversy in the last hot minute, but I still think Vault Hunters itself is a good pack. So I'm going to talk about it in a good light. But yeah, so I'm more talking about the mod. But yeah, Vault Hunters, you pick up lots and lots and lots of loot. You put it all in a backpack. You can upgrade that backpack with upgrades and whatever to fit more and more and more and more stuff, and you can filter it as well. So yeah, the backpacks mod is, I mean, look at this. Backpack settings, you can no sort slots, slot memory, item displays, shift click into open tab first, keep tab open. Another player can open. So if you're playing this multiplayer and you're like, oh yeah, I've got this in my backpack, and they could just dig it out. It's a very, very cool mod. We will probably want some more bees as well. We have 3, but obviously that wall, that jump there, I don't know if anyone saw that. But yeah, so we have 3 bees here. Would be nice to get a few more. Maybe even make some beehives. How do you make beehives? Oh, and I just unplugged my headphones. I said it would happen. And it did. I'm a prophet. No, it's just because I have a headphone extension and my headphone extension plug is right next to my arm. So I do occasionally knock it out. I did the other day when I was helping with audio and I'm like, oh no, all my audio is dead. But no, it was just me being clumsy. All right, yeah, so we've done that one there, we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. So we need the clay sapling and a cardboard box. Wow, cardboard box is just 4 sawdust. We can get sawdust by chopping down the trees, which I want to do anyway because they look ugly. It'd be really cool actually if I replaced these trees with actual trees like oak and birch and everything like that. That would even make the world feel more green. Anyway, we did that quest there, so long walk to get that amethyst? Nope. So it just says that you can use amethyst to make prosperity. And yeah, so some amethyst geodes can be very far away. So this here is like, if you need to move, this is how you do it. I wonder if sawdust has any other use except for that. Paper, dye base, block of sawdust, florb, sawdust flooring, and fiberboard. Yeah, so with these things, you can just kind of like that. Then you pick them up. That now has the contents of a chest in it. it'll have some compost in it as well. Then you just kind of drop it down like that. And there we go. So if you were to move, like for example, if you wanted to move all this stuff, you could do it all in an inventory. So when I went looking for the amethyst, I really only had this section here in storage. Oh, and Britannia as well. So you could fit your whole inventory in half your inventory. It's very, very cool. Luckily, we didn't need to use it because we have, I thought it was just one geode nearby, but it was 2. So we're going to be swimming in amethyst. Actually, real quick. Oh, yeah. I'm going to open this up to land real quick. And I'm going to see how many other geodes we have nearby. What? Oh, I forgot to turn on cheats doing that. Yeah, open a LAN, allow cheats. There we go. Right, so if we look down under the ground, there's our 2 geodes right there that we were very lucky to find. That one, oh my lord, just think, we could have found this one. That one's tiny. But yeah, there's a few more around us. So there's one over there by that red marker as well. So that's probably a thing. Then it looks like there's a few more. That one there doesn't look very good at all. It looks like it's also pretty much right under the bees. Nope, not quite. But yeah, so we could have found a few. I am extremely happy that we found these ones. Like, I think as I was walking along the beach, I think I hit this one first maybe with the rod, and then I kept pinging it and I'm like, oh, this is going to be a big one, and came downstairs. Actually, it looks like they might even be right on top of each other. Yeah, so there might have been a bit of overlap. That's cool. But yeah, so there's still plenty of geodes around. That one there is also quite big. That one down there, it looks like it's out in the ocean maybe though. So yeah, I feel very, very happy that we found those ones. Let me just come back up here. There we go. Clean up. Nice. Might even need another double chest. Kind of getting to that point. I'm glad that we have storage options in this mod pack. There we go. Trying to keep it all very tidy looking. Actually, I would say this looks tidier because like the step there doesn't look very nice, but now that it's more even size, looks much more aesthetically pleasing somehow. Let's have a look about our amethyst here as well. We only have 7 more prosperity, so we will get these amethyst in here to make prosperity as well. That's also part of mystical agriculture. Yeah, we will probably have to set up like something just for mystical agriculture. Like have one for agricraft, all these ones here, and then move mystical agriculture into its own thing. Although eventually we'll get storage drives, so that's not really going to be a huge deal. Yeah, so the last thing that we have on this list before we're done with this is the clay sapling, and that's it. Clayconia transforms nearby sandby blocks into clay balls. So I think that'll be like dropped clay. Sorry, dropped sand. Not that we really need a thing like that. It's more for completionism, or for a completionist. we actually have a good amount of clay right there. There's some right there. I think even just over there, there's a good amount of clay. So we don't even really need the clayconia. However, this world is more abundant in sand than it is clay. But I guess once we get into mystical agriculture, no, never mind, it's not there. Let's say mystical agricraft. It's agriculture. We could have grown it, but we really can't. Oh wait, yes we can. Earth and water. So we don't even really need to make the clayconia. But we do need to make simple mana steel. Just iron into... Wow, that's really easy. Why didn't I do that already? Then I will also feed the flowers. Nice. All right. Get these guys here. We have mana steel. And that gives us more hydrangeas. Wow. I really should set up these hydrangeas. We have 16. That's heaps of mana right there. Like just tons. And then with mana steel, this is what it wants us to make next. It's the pylon. We need a mana diamond for that. So we're going to need diamonds before we can continue that quest chain. At least this way. We could still go around. And then Sands of Time, Hovering Hourglass, and a Pulse Mana Spreader. So the Pulse Mana Spreader is the redstone operated one. And we get more mana steel for that. So that is golden redstone. Ooh, excuse me, so we have been stopped that way as well. And then equivalent exchange, mana pearls and blaze rods. So we're stopped there. This way we have rune crafting, basic rune crafting. This is prudentium and simoleon rock. These runes should be pretty easy. They require mana powder. Okay, so that's killing more creepers. You know, it's about to be daytime. Maybe go kill a couple of creepers. Before Derv says, come do dinner. Kind of want to move out into the area so that nothing despawns. I was like, I've never been here. But no, it just looks different in the dark. I have absolutely been down there. It is where I got a bunch of dirt. Damn it. Okay. I mean, we got some extra biddies, so I'm not going to be too upset. That one despawned. We need to... that one's also despawned. I want string so I can make a fishing rod and a sleeping bag. Sleeping bag would be much, much nicer. Means that we could just sleep anywhere. Don't have to go back to the bed. It's F7, Disco, F7. Speaking of, I'm going to turn mine off. It's just a good way to light up the area around you. It's a later mod pack, so you only have to have you only have to block out the light from these spawning areas. You don't have to have it light level 7 or above. So as long as there is no blue like this, yeah, you can be safe. Which is why I have heaps of torches around here. I wonder if the mega torch is in here. Torch. does not appear that it is. The Mega Torch would be awesome. Essentially what the Mega Torch is it stops mobs from spawning. Also, look at this, an animated torch. I don't think that's worth it, honestly. Not for that, anyway. All right, let's put the mana steel in here. We'll put that in there. We'll put the horn in there as well. You're already done? Oh, Jesus. All right, everyone, that is my cue to jump off and get some dinner. If you have enjoyed this stream, don't forget to hit the follow button if you haven't already. We also have a Discord you can join. I've been posting screenshots of what I've been doing off stream. Mainly it's just farming stuff and cleaning up the amethyst and geodes and whatever. So if that sort of thing interests you, jump in there. We're mainly a flight sim community, but yeah, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft recently, and since I don't want to leave you guys out, that's what I've been doing. Once again, don't forget to follow, and if you like the idea of flight sim content, there is a link to my flight sim channel right there. Over here on Twitch, I mainly play variety games, so if you want to see something a bit more specific, there it is. When I play Verdant, my FPS is like 400, 300. That's because there are no mobs. So loading mobs and stuff actually causes lag. So that's probably why you've got good frame rates. And the trees aren't growing, so there's no need for that. You know, all that sort of stuff. And no fish, so that also cuts back on lag. Anyway, I have to go because otherwise I'm going to burn out the pan. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming along. I will see you again in, well, very, very soon. Maybe even tomorrow. I'm really enjoying this. So yeah, take care, everyone. I'll see you later. Ciao. Once again, don't forget to follow. Please follow. Please follow. Will I be back on stream? Maybe not. I'll probably just spend some time in the agricraft stuff. Anyway, I need to go. I will see you guys later. Ciao.